For a long period of time now, I've been going through a lot of back problems. It started off with lower back pain, and then it was further up my back. And I was really suffering over a period of a long time, 20 years, off and on.
Years.
Sometimes it was, worse than other times. I was off and on to the doctors, to try and get some sort of help with it. And obviously, all they just sort of kept recommending me was tablets, to take certain pills and painkillers. So that's what I was doing for a period of time. But then I thought to myself, I don't want to keep sort of popping pills, taking tablets. That's not the sort of thing I want to do. The tablets rolled off, I was back to pain again. So it wasn't really doing anything for me.
Do you have an idea what the matter was?
Yeah, they said, I had sciatica, trapped nerves down my leg. They didn't, diagnose it for a period of time. I was told different things, and I was in and out the doctors, quite a lot, just basically telling me to take these pills, to take these painkillers, giving me stronger and stronger ones. Not all the time did I really want to take the tablets, which I didn't, to be honest, because I just didn't want to keep popping pills. As I said, I didn't think that was doing much for me. So to me, it was like a waste of time, really, and energy to do some physiotherapy, which I did. It relieved the pain slightly here and there, a few days here and there. I mean, sometimes what they gave me to do sort of like triggered me worse. They did say to me, it can get worse, but I was just still going through the pain and all of it. I was still going through the pain. I did as much physio as I could. Not all the time, I must admit, because when you do feel a little better, you sort of you stop sort of doing it, continue it anyway. I still do certain exercises and certain movements. And then I spoke to you about it all sort of over the years, and then you've told me about the pain-free method of doing things. Ever so helpful. I was just taking pills and I just thought to myself, this ain't working. I'm not getting better. But obviously, I started to feel that I was just trying to block it out of my life, the pain that I was in. Yeah. So I was going through life blocking out pain, which was difficult. And as soon as I'd go to the doctors with pain, because sometimes I couldn't work, I'd just get so upset with the doctor saying please help me, crying out for help. And I felt like the doctor, as much as he was trying to help me, again, giving me tablets, I knew I was going to be walking away with painkillers and still having the pain. And that's what stressed me out the most, because I knew I'm not getting better, So do I have to take that road and go and have an operation? Do I have to take that road and go and have those needles, in my spine and all the rest of it, not knowing what effect and how I'd be after that? So that was all stressful as well, not knowing. I mean, they did say, some people come away, it's not 100% feeling okay. Some do, some don't, so you're still undecisive in hospital, and, more drugs and needles and stuff, knowing that, it can come back. Obviously, I felt a bit skeptical about it, thinking, can this all work and stuff? But I have to go. I've got nothing to lose. And I did, I gave it a go and started to feel myself feeling much better, and waking up in the morning and not feeling so stiff on my spine, not feeling so upset knowing that I'm going to be in pain all day. I was so much more relieved. At the same time, when I first started carrying out a little bit of your method, I was still taking painkillers, because some days I was in excruciating pain.
I remember.
It's horrible. Couldn't sit down too long, couldn't stand, couldn't do much. I was having time off for work and just everyday things really. Couldn't bend down to washing in the washing machine and stuff like that. It was getting unbelievable. And me, I like going to the gym, like doing exercises. Even doing that, it made things worse. Thinking how I can release this pain, thinking about the pain, how the methods that you sort of started doing it, and I felt a bit more at ease and felt more relaxed. I feel better for a longer period of time. The methods all sound easy, which they are, but it's actually putting it into practice, making time for yourself to do it. As soon as I started to make time for myself, that's when I felt the pain that was going. I didn't know that before. I was thinking, I'll do it a little bit here and I'll do it a little bit there when I felt the pain. But now I do it. One little tiny bit of flinch, if I feel, I do it. I take my time and breathe, and I do everything that I'm meant to do. And it seems to vanish. Way. Sometimes it's not even there, which is brilliant. Feelings about, family life and family things, etc. And I felt like I was holding a weight on my back. So I felt there was a lot of strain going on, in my mind, which was part of the cause of my backache over these years, and deal with those sort of feelings inside me, which released a lot of pain, which is unbelievable. I can't believe how it released a lot of pain. I can't believe it. I still can't. It's amazing. No, it just felt such a weight off my shoulders, which has relieved all the tension in my back. Say like 4 or 5 months before I started, I wouldn't be able to sit on this chair this long. I'd have to stand up and walk around. You know, certain chairs I can sit on, and certain chairs I can't. Look at me now sitting on this chair. You know,
just for like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, that would be.
Yep, exactly. You know, I wouldn't be able to stand up too long. I'm fine now. You know, I do get a little twinge here and there. Sometimes I do feel the pain come back now and again, but not as excruciating. And now I feel I know how to handle it. And to what you were sort of saying in the beginning, I was a bit, a bit skeptical about it, thinking, oh, well, I'll give it a go. You know, I'm an open-minded person. You know, you don't know these things until you try them. You know, then I started feeling a lot of relief from it. And it seemed to be happening to me more quicker than all these years that I've tried with the doctor and tablets. All these years off and on all these drugs, and I was in pain. It's only been the last year or so since, you know, I've been doing this method, bits and pieces of it, and really getting into it, you know, the last, I'd say 4 or 5 months, really getting into it, that I feel so much more better and at ease. The steps that I started taking, they were easy. You know, at first I thought, you know, they were easy really. You know, we always think, I can't do that, I haven't got time. No, but you have to make time, otherwise it's not going to work.
That's right.
You know, and to me, actually feeling better. I mean, at the beginning, you know, I was a bit skeptical about it all, and thinking about the price. But you know, for me, to be able to, you know, sit up straight, stand up straight, be able to stand in a queue longer than a few minutes, being able to walk distances, you know, bending up, bending down, what you do with your back. To me, to be able to do that, you know, I can't put a price on it. Can't put a price on it, you know. And I never thought I'd really get better. I was always, you know, I was in denial of my back pain. You know, going on holiday with my partner, you know, feeling upset because, you know, I was thinking, I can't do what I usually like doing, you know, like I like water skiing, you know, like doing all the sports, being away and like doing walks and stuff like that. Well, I was thinking I can't do it, you know, but yeah, I can, you know, I've been away and I've been able to do all that. So I could see it all happening and actually working, you know. It's worth every penny. It's also soulful, you know, it's soul healing as well. And it's just, you know, giving yourself a bit of time and giving yourself time to heal, you know, thinking about yourself. And I'm not as grumpy as I used to be, not so short-tempered. You know, me and my son are getting on great, not that we didn't before, but, you know, we had our moments when I was in pain. You know, he was going through university and I was in a lot of pain, and, you know, you take it out on other people, you don't mean to, but you just do. You know, I'm not like that anymore. I'm fine. We've been getting on so great. Do exactly what you tell them to do and see how they feel after, you know, a few episodes of it. You know, they'll come out feeling amazed, but they've really got to click and understand it and enjoy it and trust it while they're doing it, because that's the only way they're going to feel the benefits of it. You know, go with it. Straight away, be open-minded about it and go with it. You know, don't put barriers there before you've even started. And the more open-minded I felt throughout it, the much more better I've seemed to have got. You know, I feel so much better with it. So yeah. That's all I can say. It's, you know, I feel it's brilliant and I'm going to continue with it, you know.